Montezuma's revenge is a slang term that gained popularity in early 1900s America when tourism to Mexico became more frequent. If you're not familiar with the turn of phrase, Montezuma's revenge means traveler's diarrhea. This is commonly caused by exotic foods or foreign bacteria that the traveler isn't accustomed to. Quick side note, this phenomenon also exists in India, known as Delhi belly, and also Egypt, known as Pharaoh's revenge. Symptoms of traveler's diarrhea includes loose stool, stomach cramps, fever, nausea, and even vomiting. So now that we know what it stands for, let's look at who Montezuma was. Montezuma II, correctly spelled Moctezuma, was an Aztec ruler from 1502 to 1520. He was the 9th ruler from the Aztec Empire and ruled from Tenochtitlan, which stood where Mexico City stands today. While he was the ruler, the Aztec Empire rose to its biggest size and power. However, the Spanish conquistador Hernán Cortés arrived in 1519 with a small group of soldiers. Montezuma originally welcomed Cortés to avoid conflict and learn more about him. Sound familiar? Cortés took Montezuma prisoner and used him to control the city. Montezuma later died in 1520, with historians unsure as to whether he was killed by the Spanish or his own people. Now that we know who Montezuma was, we begin to see why he would want revenge on visitors, specifically Europeans. In the early 1900s, when more Americans began visiting Mexico, most of those tourists would have been European Americans on vacation. We can see the correlation now. Montezuma was a great ruler who was taken advantage of by Europeans. Now there were more European descendants than ever before on his land, thus the inspiration for the term Montezuma's revenge was born. Not to mention American food at that time wasn't spicy, and Mexican food tends to be on the spicier side of cuisines. I'd imagine this led to many cases of traveler's diarrhea. Well, there you have it. Montezuma's revenge is another way of saying diarrhea, more specifically, traveler's diarrhea. Montezuma was deceived and used by Europeans, which would ultimately lead to his death. Now, when someone tries a new cuisine and it doesn't agree with them, it can be referred to as Montezuma's revenge. Thank you for watching. I'm a small channel, so any support or feedback would be appreciated.